Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. We're in day 2 of our investigation, Turnabout Sisters. Now, let's see what happens next. September 7th, 3:11 PM, Detention Center, Visitor's Room.
Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving.
Not. You stinking lawyer. I hope you die.
Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May.
No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask.
Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head?
Here we go again. Miss May, you kind of have a twitch there. Okay, I'm moving on. Please, you're scaring the security guard.
So, what is it that you wish to ask of me then,
For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Sorry about that. Oh god, this music. Examine. And nothing I can really see except for the guard. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Or maybe he just doesn't get to see a lot of women like Ms. May in here. Camera. Smile for the camera. Nothing else. Talk, I guess. That man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on.
No way, Jose.
Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. The wiretap. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone?
When you say it like that, it sounds so cold. So criminal.
Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May.
Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school,
Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. Your attitude. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Ooh, that does it. Bottom-feeding some scum-sucking lawyer. Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers? Or just against me? Percent, maybe? Nope. 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 Wait. Let's see what this does.
Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts. So get lost. Because, well, I'm not cooperating.
Thanks, I noticed. Repeating, I'm just seeing so many things. Because I have no idea. Floor plans. Nothing really I can say, is there? Nope. Yep, nothing I can say. I'm just thankful that, you know, that it doesn't deduct points or whatever, you know, make me lose something if I get things wrong, so I guess move is the only thing I can do. To the officers, I guess. September 7th, Fay & Co. Law Offices. Looks like forensics is taking the day off. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. The plant. The picture. The window. I already saw that. I wanted to click on this. This is going to take a while. Old files missing. There could be something. Is that all I can do in here? Yeah, I think so. I'll go to the Gatewater Hotel, I guess. September 7th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa. Ms. May hasn't been charged with murder. I too will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please, let me know if there is anything I can bring you. Examine, I believe I will do. I cannot speak today. Blah blah blah, looks nice outside. Ah, yes, we plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view to a kill. Just kidding, sir. By that look in his eyes, I say he was more than serious. Bottle and 2 glasses. Ah, I beg your pardon, sir, but if you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before murder. We'll be famous, the talk of the hotel industry. I love voicing this guy. A simple bed that's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. A vase, or vase, as expected. I'm not good with flower names except maybe tulips and sunflowers. I'm good with daffodils. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. The wiretap drawer? Huh? There's still a screwdriver stuck in that drawer. Ah, please, leave that as it is, sir. That's the drawer of terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious. I don't believe it. Well, I believe that's all I can do for the moment. Let's talk. Ms. May. About Ms. May. Oh, her. Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. The man with May. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo? The hotel? Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel. Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Let's see if there's any evidence I can present. I'm sorry. All I can think about during the trial was the hotel. I wasn't paying much attention to the evidence. Okay, looks like nothing will work. So let's go to Grossberg Law Offices. September 7th. Grossberg Law Offices. Huh. Looks like Grossberg is out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. What's this? What's this? Huh. Must be psychic. Old photos? There are two lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 incident. Exhibit A. DL6 incident. Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. I'm just taking a look. Wasn't there a giant oil painting? Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of... I think sunflowers? Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. Let's take a look at the other evidence. Oh my word, what is wrong with that man's face? Photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took. I'll swap photos. I think I'll swap them. I think that's all I can do here. And it was of a man. Maybe. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit? Sign a note, swearing that it's him. A note? This guy is way too excited about this. Sure. Well, sure. Why not? Yes. I've always wanted to write a note, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the note. Just hurry up and write it. Excellente. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Now I can grab the other photo, can't I? Wait, let's just see if I can talk to him about anything different. Nope. Move. Law officers. Ah, he's out again. Huh? No more photos on the desk. Did I make the right choice? Can you make different choices? Oh well, let's go to the detective center. You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now. You don't just have a spiky head, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Let's try the photo. Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you.
Where did you... Aha! A reaction! This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. I'm so close. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's note. He told us everything he saw. He told us about the man you checked in with. He told us who he was. Now I'm getting somewhere. Push her hard. This is it. All or nothing. Nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this photo to the press. What? Even though he should be a witness to the murder, this man is still in hiding. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Ooh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes! Man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? How did she know my reaction? This is a video game, isn't it? Now, tell me about the man you were with. That man? He's my boss. Wright, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp. Red, white, blue.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies.
I don't know the rest. I'm just singing that because red, white, and blue. America. Red, white? Information gathering? Well, I suppose you could call them a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder? I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Discarded the bellboy's note. Moving. Let's take a look back in the law offices just quickly. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. Where the heck is that loafer? Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat.
Aha! You again.
Hello, Mr. Grossberg.
Well. You were quite the thing, my boy.
Excuse me?
The trial!
He was there?
Reminded me of myself when I was a youth.
I guess something got passed down through Mia. Maybe?
It brings back memories, it does. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon. You see, I apologize. It was all a bit too much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, I
appreciate the reminiscing, but I'd much rather you gave me some information. Talk. Today's trial. So, you came to see the trial?
Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Really? What was that?
Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl.
If you were that worried about it, why didn't you offer to defend her? Your refusal. I asked before, but
Why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have the right to know.
Right, Mr. Wright. No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy.
He does seem troubled about something. Maybe I can find something that will inspire him to talk. That painting! The other day, I'm sure there was a big, pretentious-looking painting on that wall.
Pretentious looking?
Well, you know the one I mean. Anyway, where did it go?
Ah, yes, well, I got rid of it. Got quite tired of the thing, really. I, sold it, you see. Yes, that's right.
Sold it? I'm not sure I would buy that. Wasn't that painting rather important to you, sir? Did something happen?
I don't see how it's any of your business. Please, speak no more of that accursed painting.
Let's see if there's any evidence. Anything to do with the painting? Receipt.
I beg your pardon, but I'm not at liberty to speak on the matter.
Damn. Excuse me, I was wondering about this photograph.
Where did you get that? Give it back at once.
I'm sorry to have taken it without your knowledge, but I have to know. Who is this man? He was most likely in April May's room the night of the murder.
What's that you say? Are you quite sure, my boy?
What has him so flustered, I wonder?
I beg your pardon, but I must ask you to leave. I need to be alone.
He's fallen silent as a stone. A rather large stone. I guess I should return that photo. Yeah, I think I'm going.
Blue Corp.
There's the painting!
September 7th, Blue Corp Inc. CEO's office.
What's with the surreal decor? Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name? What's your name? Can I punch this guy? Seriously, why wouldn't give this turn into Street Fighter or Mega Man or whatever? Just... Oof. I was just incredibly asking the title that you go by. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Incredibly? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendoriferous. What the heck? Perhaps I have intimidated you in my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So, I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. What? A fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney, fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yikes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale! Talk. Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretary. I think the word secretary. What a shock it was to hear what she had done. What she had done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed. She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this.
It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat.
The night of the murder. On the night of the murder, were you in Miss April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy.
Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly.
No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although, I doubt you'd be capable of doing that.
He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May.
Oh. The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement.
Blue Corp. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway?
Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. You might say we are the future.
Sell information?
In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now.
In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue.
I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so.
And why do you ask?
Because I like the color blue, of course. Fanballistic, is it not? Use actual words. That painting.
There's something that's been bothering me.
Yes? What might that be?
That big painting on the wall over there. I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that painting before.
Oh?
Just yesterday, actually.
Your point being...
My point is simple. Rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall?
Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here.
I ask again, who are you?
A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch. Zippo. Nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Gradyburger. What? Ugh. Oof. He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it. For it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding.
So you say... But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible?
I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Gradyburgers, I presume?
Mr. Grossberg's.
Yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now. Skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss.
Let's see if there's any evidence quickly.
Would you be kind enough to cease your inane chattering and vacate the premises? Let me put it in language you are sure to understand. Shut up and get out. I have nothing more to say.
Law officers.
Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat?
Ahem! Jumping Josephats! Oh, you.
What's wrong? You look so pensive. Like an old man at the end of his days.
I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess.
Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. Today's trial. So you came to see the trial? Yeah, it's the same thing as last time, I believe. Blah 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 blah.
Poor girl, my boy,
I'm just tired. Ah, darn. Your refusal is going to be the same thing. I asked before, but why did you refuse a request for defense? I think I have a right to know. Yeah, no. Yeah, same thing. Mr. White, let's see if it's different. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me.
Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy.
You see, it's just that big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Wright's office.
So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting.
Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow.
Connected, you say?
Yes, and I know what it is. Your lovers. I love it. He's blackmailing you. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof.
Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you and me as understudy. Perhaps it was fate.
What's he talking about?
Wright is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now.
15 years?
All because of the DL6 incident, as you might have guessed.
The name on the back of those photographs.
As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. Wright would have destroyed me if I did.
So that's the connection.
It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Wright will be nigh on impossible.
Impossible? Why?
He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians.
What?
They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years.
The DL6 incident. What is the DL6 incident?
DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium.
A medium?
Her name was Misty Fay.
Faye?
Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the request of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud.
This is what Maya was talking about the other day. Mia.
I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is a DL6 incident.
reasons for blackmailing. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg?
The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him.
You told White?
He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail.
I see.
White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office.
Mia's office?
She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found.
The files were missing. Thank you, Mr. Beardy Mustache Man. By the way, your picture sucked. Okay. It's funny. Looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Files. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Let's see if there's an A record in this file that catches my eye. A, B, F. Missy Faye. That's me as in Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Read it! I have tarnished the vain name, leaving only those words my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the ESP that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... the record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. This... Just double checking to make sure there aren't any. Maybe there's more information. J to S. Let's see. J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim through some of this. Skim. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest parts here at the end is S. In S. Suicide? You. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's writing. Wait, I get it. Mia thought that he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Okay. Let's also try the last one. Yep, check them. Which file should I check? T to Z. T, U... I know, W. White! The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Well, that seems like all I can do. Nothing can really be done in the hotel anymore. I can go back to the offices and then Blue Corp. Talk. No. Present. I found this in Mia's files.
So she was investigating Red White as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court.
not a bad idea. Okay, looks like I can only go to Blue Corp, if not the detention center. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. So just stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. I have no idea what I'm doing. Talk. Nope. Talk. Wait, blackmail. There's no point asking someone this crooked a straight question. I need some evidence I can use as ammo. What's wrong? Is something stuck to my face? Why, yes. There's my eyes, and my nose, and my mouth. But of course, I jest. You need not refrain your mirth, my friend. It is okay to indulge in my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think less of you. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I'd better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia had investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong, what is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Beep. Secretary's office. Hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. What did he just say? You're wrong. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child would work it out, Mr. White. You did it! Beep. Secretary's office? We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White? Is that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see, and thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed and could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening?
The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those... Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Beep. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. As was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I feel faint.
Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, butts! Hairy butts!
Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry.
Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right?
Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey.
What?
Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong.
September 8th, 3:37 p.m. Detention Center. Visitor's room.
I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to be setting a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it. Of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had no idea. Wright? Mr. Wright? Oh, Maya. Great. They let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean you? I explained what happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother? My sister? And now you! This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well,
I can't break out because that makes me look like a murderer. I can't have her cheer me on because I'll have a crap lawyer.
she'll have to defend me. Alright, you can be my defense lawyer tomorrow. Alright. Huh? Leave it to me. I am Mia's sister, after all. Lawyership runs in our blood. Wasn't it ESP that ran in your blood? I'd better run to the bookstore and pick up a copy of Law for Rookies. Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come back. Come to court tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. It's the beginning of a new century, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, the limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself. Tomorrow the true culprit will appear as a witness. This is it. It's me or him. To be continued. Oh my! These videos just keep on getting longer, don't they? And I have no idea if this video is actually longer than my last. All I can say is thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you next time. Bye.